the Schools Division Office of Mountain Province initiatives in the times of pandemic for the school year 2021 to 2022. Presenting the highlights of the initiatives of the Schools Division Office of Mountain Province.
Well, it was well, we all wanted us.
You know, it's good to be in this list because from there we reflect, we learn, and we become better. Sino ang mananalo at the end of the night? Kayo, hindi yung nag-take business. Kasi, for as long as you know your craft and you are the teacher, you should engineer your own video, your own lesson. And if you made that from the heart, I think there will be no loss.
So, this is one thing you have to accept. Not everybody can talk in front of the camera. Not being seen doesn't mean not being important. Plan well what role each need to play.
The Schools Division Office of Mountain Province is pushing for an effort to use audio and video-based learning formats to facilitate learning in the division's basic education context, starting first quarter of this coming school year onward. Through its Curriculum Implementation Division and Learning Resources Management Section, the Schools Division Office of Mountain Province has set up a training of trainers, primarily for public school teachers, to equip them with skills in producing audio and video-based learning materials for the first quarter of this school year and beyond. The audio and video-based learning materials that will be produced would serve as an alternative to the traditional print modules of the currently implemented modular learning approach. This activity is in accordance with SDS Be-Lcp's directive that teachers explore unconventional pedagogical approaches to better assist their learners while the modular learning approach is implemented. The SDO officials are enthusiastic about the activity, recognizing its essential importance in the effective delivery of education services to constituents. SDS Alalim asserted in her messages that the undertaking is appropriate because teachers must remain updated and responsive to the constantly changing demands of learning, especially in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, in order to fulfill their mission of facilitating learning effectively and efficiently. She also emphasized the value of passion for one's work, saying anything that comes from the heart is excellent work and of great quality. Assistant SDS Virginia Batten hinted in her video message to the participants that this endeavor will be challenging for teachers because not everyone can deliver lectures in front of a camera. She emphasized, however, that when teachers do things for their students, they are always at their best, and as a result, they can produce excellent output. CID Chief Education Supervisor Kad Layag reinforced the messages when he shared a quote explaining that teachers must cross generational boundaries and be educators of a revolutionary era and in which the foundation is education. The stage is technology, and the most important commodity is information, while the greatest resource is talent. Prior to the training of trainers, the municipal government of Bantac expressed its support for the activity in a letter of approval signed and released by Vice Mayor and Acting Mayor Honorable Eusebio Cabluyan. Furthermore, in order to enhance preparations for the adoption of multimedia-based education, the Schools Division Office has purchased audio-video presentation equipment and set up an AVP recording studio. The division's preparation strategy also includes the acquisition of Android tablets and portable speakers in addition to the gadgets that will be provided to the learners by the regional office so that they may watch and listen to the AVPs. In spite of the division's preparedness, we acknowledge that there are still many things to consider given the lack of budget, and so the agency is constantly coordinating and mobilizing all of its manpower for the realization of these endeavors, while taking this pandemic as a chance to transform education. Nevertheless, today, SDO Mountain Province proudly presents a story of great to greatness, a story of transformation, of operationalizing hybrid teaching learning process in internet disadvantaged schools. Despite having no or intermittent internet signal due to geographical terrain in the Kudak Pageant, the Kudak National School has been integrating ICT schools in platforms such as open educational resources with an aim to enhance their teaching learning process. With the coming of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has brought extraordinary challenges and has affected the educational sector, the school has adopted the offline learning management system utilizing Moodle. This platform enables effective and efficient management of courses, interactive graded assessments, and performance tasks in all learning areas. It actually eases teachers' workload in checking assessment tasks, since this platform can do real-time feedbacking and auto-recording of scores for learners' interactive graded assessment. The system's generated item analysis can be used in determining least learned competencies. Also, it serves as a deviation for the modular printed learning modality, since supplemental resources such as videos and game-based learning activities can be accessed in this platform, thereby boosting learners' engagement. Meantime, this offline platform is being implemented within 100-meter circumference from the school premise where the server is located. Remarkably, the David Carr Regional Director Estela Carreño has supported this project by allocating funding amounting to 100,000 pesos, which was initially used for the setting up of offline wireless bridging technology. Still, through the inspiring and steadfast leadership of the school's division superintendent, Sally Be-Lcp, both the internal and external stakeholders of the Kudak National High School are working collaboratively to effectively implement this endeavor for a transformed educational landscape of Mountain Province learners, in that way, bridging the educational barriers. Indeed, the school's division of Mountain Province believes that with small steps, big impact can be achieved, that despite the challenges, we can still make ways to make our learning modalities hybrid. Let's bring it on with the offline learning. This is our way of transformation, our grit to greatness story. We aim for transformed Mountain Province Schools Division Office, transformed Cordillera.